Alright guys, so here's a quick video that we're going to do today to show the difference and the advantage of our two-way cutter. So we'll be doing a side-by-side comparison with our cutter and the existing Tapco and Vanmark cutters. So as you'll see, the Tapco and Vanmark cutters have very similar benefits and advantages. One thing is that they do is they only cut in one direction. So they only cut from right to left. Whenever you're done your cut, you got to take the cutter back, walk to the other end of the brake, remount it, and start another cut. The main advantage with our Innovatools two-way cutter, as you've probably figured it out with the name, is it cuts in both directions. So whenever you're ready to cut, pivot it out, make your cut. Whenever you're done your cut, simply fold it back up, rotate it back down, and come back in the other direction. So obviously that saves you half the steps. It makes cutting at least twice as efficient just with that one feature. All right, so now we are on the Tapco to show you guys the second advantage of our two-way cutter. So obviously we have a model that fits Tapco, we have a model that fits Vanmark, and we obviously have a model that fits our Innovatools modular brake. But the second biggest advantage of our two-way cutter is that it can stay on the brake while you're operating the hinge and bending material. Same with the Tapco and Vanmark. Every time you want to operate the hinge, you got to remove it from the brake because you can't pivot the hinge. Whereas with ours, we've designed it so that it pivots up and out of the way when it's not in use. So whenever you want to use it, you pull it down and the spring mounts it back up so that you can pivot the hinge, bend all your material without it interfering. So it's always there ready to use. And then another one of our key feature of our two-way cutter compared to Tapco and Vanmark is the weight. So here we have the Tapco cutter at 8.8 pounds. We have the Vanmark cutter at 7.8. And then we have the Innovatools cutter at 3.9. So we're less than half the weight of Tapco and Vanmark. So that makes it a lot easier to use day in, day out.